Out in the wild, nature's beauty can turn dangerous in a heartbeat. One minute you're trekking through a sun-dappled forest, the next you're facing a medical emergency. We've all seen it on Man vs. Wild. A twisted ankle, a nasty gash from a stray branch, or even a run-in with a venomous creature. Trust me, when disaster strikes miles from civilization, you need to be your own first responder. That's why I'm here to share the essential first aid skills every adventurer needs to survive and thrive in the great outdoors. Before you even think about venturing into the wilderness, your survival depends on one crucial piece of kit, your first aid kit. This isn't just a random assortment of bandages, it's your lifeline in a crisis. We're talking antiseptic wipes to clean wounds and prevent infection, antibiotic cream for those nasty scrapes, and a variety of bandages for everything from minor cuts to larger wounds. And never underestimate the power of gauze for controlling bleeding. Pack those pain relievers too, there's no point suffering needlessly in the wild. Out in the wild, even a small cut can quickly escalate into a serious problem if it gets infected. That's why you need to act fast. The first rule is to control the bleeding. Apply direct pressure to the wound using a clean cloth or gauze. Once the bleeding is under control, you need to clean the wound thoroughly with antiseptic wipes or clean water. Remember, infection is a real danger in the wilderness, so don't skip this step. We've all seen it in the movies, a snake bite, and the hero immediately sucks out the venom. Let's get one thing straight. That's a Hollywood myth that could do more harm than good. If you're unlucky enough to get bitten by a snake, your priority is to stay calm and minimize movement. This helps slow down the spread of venom. Next, immobilize the affected limb and keep it lower than your heart. And remember, time is of the essence. Your best chance of survival is getting to a hospital for antivenom as quickly as possible. We often think about the dramatic dangers of the wild, but sometimes the biggest threat is the one you least expect, heat exhaustion. It can creep up on you slowly, dizziness, nausea, weakness, heavy sweating, all signs that your body is struggling to cope with the heat. If you or someone in your group starts showing these symptoms, it's crucial to act fast. Find a shady spot, loosen tight clothing, and start rehydrating with water or electrolyte drinks. Ignoring heat exhaustion can quickly lead to heat stroke, a life-threatening condition. You know what they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. The best way to deal with injuries in the wild is to avoid them in the first place. That means being prepared. Before you head out, research the terrain, pack appropriate clothing and gear, and let someone know your itinerary. Once you're on the trail, stay aware of your surroundings, watch your footing, and be mindful of wildlife. Remember, a little bit of planning can go a long way in keeping you safe on your adventures. So there you have it, essential first aid tips that could mean the difference between a triumphant return and a wilderness nightmare. Remember, the wild is unpredictable, but with the right knowledge and preparation, you can handle anything it throws your way. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these first aid tips did you find most helpful? The wild is unpredictable, but you can be prepared. Which of these tips was the most helpful? Drop a comment below. Stay safe and happy camping. Download your free first aid checklist in the description. Hit like if you learned something new and subscribe for more camping hacks.